Filip Rebrača played his first 3 years of college ball at North Dakota before transferring to Iowa, but his journey is much more unique than just 2 D1 schools in 5 years. Local 5's Jake Brend has the story.
Those 4 words were only muttered 2.5 times per game in his true senior season. His super senior year, he took it up a notch. Rebrača saw an increase of 10 minutes per game and nearly tripled his scoring output, getting him to the second leading scorer on the team and an All-Big Ten third team nod.
He's always been tough. He's always very tough. It's just he really came into himself, and he thinks of himself as a primary scorer, which he is.
His consistency this year was spectacular as he figured out the conference after going through it for 1 year.
Filip's path to where he is now is far more complicated than just the transfer portal. His dad, Zeljko, played professional basketball and journeyed across the world.
I was born in Italy, Treviso, Italy, when my dad played for Benetton. I lived there for like a year or so. We moved to Athens, Greece, where he played for Panathinaikos. Over there, he won a EuroLeague title. He was a Final Four MVP, and then he wanted to test himself and go to the NBA. So we lived in Detroit for like 2 years. We moved to Los Angeles, where he played for the Clippers for another 3 years. And then we moved back to Italy while he played in Spain for his final season of his career. And then he retired, and we all moved back to Serbia.
He spent a few of his teen years in Serbia, thought he had what it took, and moved back to the States and played at an academy. From there, he went to North Dakota and used the lessons he learned growing up.
I really got to see firsthand what it means to be a professional athlete and what type of toll that takes on you physically. And now, as I'm older, I understand what it takes, like, mentally.
Filip and Zeljko aren't the only notable basketball players to come from Serbia. 2-time reigning NBA MVP Nikola Jokic is also from Sombor, the hometown of the Rebračas.
Are at or near historic levels.
Our town is like, basketball is rooted into it, and then just seeing another player from that town succeed at the highest level, there's nothing you can do except like feel warm.
Jokic is 4 years older than Filip, but when they were younger, they did some training together. And even though Rebrača will probably never win an NBA MVP, there is some Joker influence in his game.
I wouldn't compare myself too much to him, but I like the pass fakes, I like the post moves that he has, and sometimes the no-look passes.
His dad is still back home in Serbia, where he owns a professional basketball team.
They're in a rebuilding phase, and I asked them, how much is the monthly earning, and I decided that wasn't enough for me to play there.
Wherever Filip ends up next year, it will be just another place the game of basketball has brought him.
Senior from Sombor, Serbia.
From Iowa City, Jake Brend. Local 5 Sports.